What's up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Insane Wheels is on right now. Hey, my motorcycle was just stolen. That's something that you do not want to come out to if you're in a bar or at a rally, and next thing you know, you walk out, your motorcycle isn't there. And it's unfortunate that it happens, and it most of the time happens at the bigger rallies. Now, I'm not saying, hey, that's all the places it takes place. No, it can happen at a bar. It can happen at a parking lot at a grocery store. It just happens. And what's even worse is some other bikers are involved in that stuff. And I'm not saying everybody, but when the rallies happen, that is a prime place where it does go down. I know a creator that lost his motorcycle. It was stolen. Sad state of affairs that it happened. Sad state of affairs that there has to be people out there that have to steal other people's stuff. Hard-working people. Everybody knows how much motorcycles cost. And for people to get the down payment, all that good stuff. So, there are some things you can do to protect your motorcycle, but I gotta say, some of these motorcycle thieves are good. They usually can get a bike with under a minute's time. And even if you have all the kind of good protections that you might have with a motorcycle to keep it from getting stolen, they're just that good. Now, one of the best ways of preventing your motorcycle from being stolen at a rally, and this kind of stinks, it stinks, but you never let that bike out of your eyesight. You always have to be around your motorcycles. Because, let's face it, let's just face it, that's the way this world works now. So if you're going into the bar, make sure it's within line sight of where you're going. Now, there are little things that you can do to try to get them to move on to the next motorcycle, and I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. But with all the technology today, there's a lot of things that can help you as far as, wheel locks are concerned. Or you got your handlebar grip locks. The thing with that is, if you got an experienced type of thief, if you will, they're either going to use the Freon on the locks, or all they need is two people with a big metal pole, put it through the wheel, lift it, and go. Yeah, they're pretty... They're pretty intuitive, if you will, when it comes to getting bikes. There is GPS out there, and that's one thing that's really cool now. But it depends where you hide the GPS device, because a lot of these thieves are up on that GPS stuff now. Especially if you got a truck, a guy's riding in the back of the truck going to the normal places where they put a GPS sensor on the motorcycle. Next thing you know, they get it off. It's on the side of the road, and the bike goes out for parts from that point, in time. The bikes that are really getting stolen right now, and it was very interesting to see that, and that is the sport bikes. Now, it used to be big time Harley-Davidson, stuff like that, but now it has shifted towards the sports bikes. And let's be honest, the younger generation's into all the speed, and there's a lot of money in, say, a Busa out there. The engine alone, your parts, all that kind of stuff, because the plastics you can change color in a heartbeat. And it's picked up a lot more in the last year or so. Motorcycle thefts and all that kind of good stuff went down considerably during the COVID pandemic. Now it's back up because everybody's out there. I seen this interesting thing from Cycle News, and this is 2021 now. Hondas were the number one motorcycle that was stolen. 10,282. Yamaha came in second, 8185. Kawasaki's 5904. And Harley-Davidson 5811 and Suzuki 4890. And there was almost 52,000 motorcycles stolen. And then about less than half were ever recovered. And let's see here. They say one of the biggest ones was Sturgis, which, you know, you got 450,000 riders out there usually. And I can see that happening. Daytona was another big one. Now, as far as what they tell you to do, you know, use common sense, park in well-lit areas, yes. Lock your ignition, remove your keys. But again, professional thieves, you're getting around that sucker in a heartbeat. You know, lock your cycle. They're just giving basic here's. And you know what? This one is the biggest one. Don't store your motorcycle title in your storage compartment. Duh. And then don't walk off while leaving it idle. And they really didn't put anything in there that can help prevent the motorcycle from getting stolen. The best way is to keep it in eyesight. These big rallies, unfortunately, they got teams that walk around and scope out the motorcycles. You want your motorcycle to be the one they're saying, well, that's just too much work to grab that one. Where the bike next to you could be wide open, ready to go. Now, they do got the alarm systems that beep you or something like that that is going off. Even with an alarm and GPS system, if they want to get the motorcycle, they're going to get that motorcycle. So with the GPS stuff, don't hide it in the common spots that most of them are going to know where it is. And I know it needs power and stuff like that to work, but I would say get creative where you're going to put it. And when you're going to get those wheel locks and stuff, make sure you get nice thick wheel locks. And a lot of people I've noticed lately, they get these big wheel locks and then they get these big chains and chain it, which will slow down a thief real quick, especially if it's chained to a pole or something, which is not always available to do. But yeah, you basically want to slow them down, make them go to the next motorcycle. And again, it's unfortunate that we have people that do this stuff at rallies, at bars. Just be vigilant when it comes to your motorcycle. Be on the watch for anybody that is really suspicious. Really suspicious. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you guys got any tips and tricks as far as protecting that motorcycle, rock on.
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content Monday through Friday at 9:20 a.m. Central Standard Time. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going strong. The Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Show now streaming over on Rumble and YouTube Monday through Friday at 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tune in Mondays live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube for the Madhouse Monday Night Raw with Hollywood and Marco. Grab a beer or some wacky tobacco and sit back and bust the gut. Subscribe to China Doll's Viper Pit to get your dose of the world according to China Doll. Real and honest opinions on what's happening in the world today. Join the Queen Viper and take a walk on the wild side of life on China Doll Viper Pit on YouTube today.